She laughs at numbers on his screen, reads the spaces in between, sees the edits in his drafts, knows the joke behind his laugh. She's the reason he changed his password, not 'cause she'd spy, but 'cause she'd see every folder, every half-truth. She decoded in her sleep. Knowledge is the real currency, and she's spending it like air. He hides keys under fake names. She's a password billionaire. One glance at his search bar, she could map his whole last year. Every question, every craving, painted in the cash so clear. He says, trust me, voice too fast. She just smiles, adds it up. All the tabs he left wide open, all the stuff he covers up. She's the reason he changed his password, not 'cause she'd look, but 'cause she'd know. Walls made out of letters. She's a password billionaire. A quiet billionaire. She don't need to catch him red-handed. She can read the gaps in every line. Every typo, every timestamp tells a story he can't hide. She's the reason he changed his password, not 'cause she'd pry, but 'cause she'd care. See the fear behind the filters, see the boy behind the dare. Knowledge is the real currency, and she counts it all so scared of being seen by a password billionaire. She's a password billionaire. She gave her heart away at 20, watched it crack like cheap glass on the floor. Thought that was the last of her, curled up, locked every door. Counted all the ways she wasn't enough, till the mirror whispered, well, if I'm wrong. Traced her own jawline like a lifeline, heard a quiet, stubborn song. She loved once and it almost killed her. Now she loves the woman in the mirror, not bitter, just better at drawing the line. She chose herself over every promise, over almost, over all that chaos. She chose herself, and somehow she became the whole sky. She wears her history like fine lines, tiny silver on a sun-browned hand. Keeps her boundaries like red lipstick that never smears for any man. She laughs louder at her own jokes now, buys flowers just to watch them bloom, fills the closet with her favorite colors, leaves his ghost no room. She loved once and it almost killed her. Now she loves the woman in the mirror, not bitter, just better at drawing the line. She chose herself over every promise, over almost, over all that chaos. She chose herself, and somehow she became the whole sky. Protected, not frozen, soft but she's chosen. Every morning, every scar, every too much turn to star. If you ask her what she's chasing, she just smiles, says, can't you tell? I was waiting my whole life to finally love myself. She loved once and it almost killed her. Now she loves a woman in the mirror, not brittle, just brilliant, refusing to hide. She chose herself over every promise, over almost, over all that chaos. She chose herself and somehow she became the whole sky. She became the whole sky. Café frío en la mesa, labios rojos, pie descalzo en el jabón. Se le quema la arepa, pero sigue marcando el tiempo con el corazón. Se mueve lenta, luego rompe, gira el pelo, tira el miedo al fregador. En su bata, pero el porte es de jefa, firmando guerras con su voz. Latina fire, hielo en las venas, baila sola, peligrosa en la cena. Kitchen floor, turning to arena. She's a woman of two worlds, ven y prueba. Pies descalzos, mente en la cima. If you doubt her, esa es tu ruina. Latina fire, hielo en la mira. Una en la pista, otra en la oficina. Good morning, everyone, y se sienta. Carpeta negra, la mirada de misiles y mami se enderezan. Cuando firma, se les borra el perfil. En su mente suena el bajo mientras traza otro tratado sobre el Zoom. Solo un guiño, medio paso y ese traje tiene ritmo de salón. Latina fire, hielo en las venas, baila sola, peligrosa en la cena. Kitchen floor, turned into arena. She's a woman of two worlds, ven y prueba. Pies descalzos, mente en la cima. If you doubt her, esa es tu ruina. Latina fire, hielo en la mira. Una en la pista, otra en la oficina. Dos pasaportes en la piel, tu lengua sobre la hiel. Reza su abuela, teme el juez, pero ella ríe, ya sabes quién es. Latina fire, hielo en las venas, baila sola, peligrosa en la cena. Kitchen floor, turned into arena. She's a woman of two worlds, ven y prueba. Pies descalzos, mente en la cima. If you doubt her, esa es tu ruina. Latina fire, hielo en la mira. Si la subestimas, firme es tu caída. They call me cold, they call me crazy. Funny how the broke opinions always talk the loudest lately. You want a discount on my peace of mind, baby? This is top shelf, not some clearance line. They call me intimidating, I call it standards. You can't afford this energy, then change your madness. A woman who knows her worth doesn't beg, doesn't chase. The price is the price, my love. Take it or give me space. You want access, but you lack effort. Try to sell me smaller dreams than the ones I already weathered. You say I'm too much, you say I'm too strong. Funny how too much means I won't play along. They call me intimidated, it standards. You can't afford this energy, then change your manners. A woman who knows her worth doesn't bend, doesn't break. The price is the price, my love. Take it or watch and ache. Front row seats or you stay outside. I'm not shrinking down so you feel alright. Access ain't free, you invest or you slide. Either you rise up or you get left behind. They call me intimidating, I call it standards. You can't afford this energy, then change your manners. A woman who knows her worth doesn't beg, doesn't chase. The price is the price, my love. Take it or keep this place. She wiped your name like dust from the shelf, scrolled one last time, then ghosted herself. Chat thread empty, like you never began. Facing the photos, cropped out of the frame. You thought the silence meant she's hurting. You called it healing, called it fear. But someone who can burn the movie never loved being here. Detachment is a weapon, she wears it like perfume. Walks out of the story, leaves you talking to the room. She deletes you, then she sleeps like it's just another Tuesday lesson. Cause a woman who can vanish you was never and she just had presence. Detachment is a weapon. You keep your finger on her old front door, replay her laughter like a worn out war. She keeps her calendar clean as a sheet. You're not a chapter, just a line she skipped. You call it cold, you call it ruthless. You swear she'll feel it when you're gone. But if she can't erase the ending, she never learned the song. Detachment is a weapon, she wears it like perfume. Walks out of the story, leaves you talking to the room. She deletes you, then she sleeps like it's just another Tuesday lesson. Cause a woman who can vanish you was never and she just had presence. Detachment is a weapon. Maybe that distance kept her safe. Oh, maybe you're chasing what she never gave. You can't lose what she never let you hold. That cuts the cold. Detachment is a weapon, she wears it like perfume. Walks out of the story, leaves you talking to the room. She deletes you, then she sleeps like it's just another Tuesday lesson. Cause a woman who can vanish you was never and she just had presence. Detachment is a weapon. Detachment is a weapon. He sent a novel, typing bubbles every hour. You let it sit there like a glass of water on the counter. Screen face down, keys in your coat. You went out laughing, left his heart on still loading. 3 days blue, you answer with a single word. Now he waits, you choose if he is seen or heard. mine like tarot cards. Friends at the table, let it breathe. You said time did the talking. By the time you spoke, he bled. 3 days blue, you answered with a single word. Now he waits. You choose if he is seen or heard. You slowed it down, then on every second after. A woman with the clock in her hand writes the script, writes the next chapter. You don't chase questions, you curate replies. You don't beg for clarity, you ration out your time. He thought love was loud, you taught him it's delayed. Red receipts and quiet gaps, that's how the power's played. 3 days blue, you answered with a single word. Now he waits, you choose if he is seen or heard. You slowed it down, then on every second after. A woman with the clock in her hand writes the script, writes the next chapter. Quarter past 12, screens still glow on the floor. Red lines, black graphs, bodies behind every score. She traces the ruins like rings inside a tree. Names on a glass wall, she mouths them silently. They called it chaos, she calls it proof. They lost their balance, she found the truth. Midnight throne, she sits alone in her empire, watching the wreckage shine like gold. No guilt, just fire. Every broken piece is a move that she owned. Tonight she tears the whole world open. Tomorrow she builds her home on a midnight throne. On a midnight throne. Coffee gone cold, lipstick on chipped white rim. Maps full of circles, places she'll burn, then mend again. She files her betrayals right next to every vow. Tomorrow's forgiveness is drafted out now. They called it heartless, she called it clean. You don't grow kingdoms inside a dream. Midnight throne, she sits alone in her empire, watching the wreckage shine like gold. No guilt, just fire. Every broken bridge is a road she'll later own. Tonight she breaks the world to edges. Tomorrow she builds her throne on a midnight throne. This is the cost of choosing the crown. You level the sky, then redraw the town. She sharpens her smile on what she erased. Power is simple, take it. Then red throne, she sits alone in her empire, watching the wreckage shine like gold. No guilt, just fire. Every ashen shard is a seed that she sows. Tonight she ruins everything. Tomorrow it grows from a midnight throne. Midnight gold clicks, curtains drawn, phone face down, every light off. Bottle breathes on the nightstand, glass half full of what she can't stand. Old snapshots spread like cards, her younger face staring too hard. She only cries once a year in a locked room with a red stain on her lip and the ghost in the dark bloom. She lets it all fall here till the mirror fogs and clears. Then the armor slips back on, but this little ritual keeps her human. Laugh lines now where tears once burned, she traces them like lessons learned. Whispers names she never says in daylight talk with practiced grace. One deep breath, then one more. She folds the past back in a drawer. She only cries once a year in a locked room with a red stain on her lip and the ghost in the dark bloom. She lets it all fall here till the mirror fogs and clears. Then the armor slips back on, but this little ritual keeps her human. Outside, they call her unbreakable. Inside, she's paper and ink. One night, two. Remember, she's fragile. 12 months to pretend she ain't. She only cries once a year in that same chair, same bottle, same old fears, counting wrinkles in the air. She lets it all fall here till the mirror fogs and clears. Wipes her face, smooths her hair, and the armor slips back on, but this little ritual keeps her human. She used to wait by the window, wishing on somebody else's plan. Sequins on a borrowed dress, name wrote down in another man's hand. They said, be sweet, be quiet, they'll come save you, just sit still. But silk can start a riot when a soft voice learns to kill. Once upon a time she was the damsel, now she's sharpening her name on the steel. She killed the dragon herself, fired the prince, kept the castle. Fairy tales hit different when a woman holds the quill. Yeah, fairy tales are better when we rewrite the ending for real. She turned her veil to a banner, hung it high from the highest stone. Turned every hush to a hammer, built a throne she could call her own. They called her too much trouble, they called her much too loud. She called it breaking double every rule they'd ever vowed. Once upon a time she was the damsel, now she's sharpening her name on the steel. She killed the dragon herself, fired the prince, kept the castle. Fairy tales hit different when a woman holds the quill. Yeah, fairy tales for real. Upon a time she was the damsel. Now she's sharpening her name on the steel. She killed the dragon herself, fired the prince, kept the castle. Fairy tales hit different when a woman holds the quill. Yeah, fairy tales are better when we rewrite the ending for real. Fairy tales are better when we write what we want, what we feel. They call me cold, they call me crazy. Funny how the broke opinions always talk the loudest lately. You want a discount on my peace of mind, baby, this is top shelf, not some clearance line. They call me intimidating, I call it standards. You can't afford this energy, then change your manners. A woman who knows her worth, doesn't beg, doesn't chase. The price is a price, my love, take it or give me space. But you lack effort. Try to sell me smaller dreams than the ones I already weathered. You say I'm too much, you say I'm too strong. Funny how too much means I won't play along. They call me intimidating, I call it standards. You can't afford this energy, then change your manners. A woman who knows her worth, doesn't bend, doesn't break. The price is the price, my love, take it or watch and hate. Or you stay outside. I'm not shrinking down, so you feel alright. Access ain't free, you invest or you slide. Either you rise up or you get left behind. They call me intimidating, I call it standards. You can't afford this energy, then change your manners. A woman who knows her worth, doesn't beg, doesn't chase. The price is the price, my love, take it or leave this place. She woke up and chose violence in a blazer, in red lipstick, silent calendar full of opponents as meetings. Got a smile like sign here while your ceiling starts leaking. She don't argue, she audits your oxygen, turns her coffee into a hostile taking. Nothing personal as the numbers bleed. Hands stay spotless while the contracts feed. Blood on the ledger, not a stain on her hands. Every digit is a body that she buried in the plan. She don't swing, she signs, turns your life work into land. Blood on the ledger and it's all at her command. Every win is a body, chalk line in a spreadsheet. Your last hope folded in a late night spreadsheet. Queen takes king with the quiet please to me. Leaves you smiling in the lobby, barely standing on your feet. She waged war in a ballroom, not a backstreet. Turn your flagship to a footnote, small print. Backseaty, you say ethics, she say overhead. Pray to prophet, she already read it dead, yeah. Sport conference room, cold brew, colder doom. Any questions? Just the clock ticking out your tune. If you in the way, you already late. She don't raise her voice, she just raised the rate. Blood on the ledger, not a stain on her hands. Every digit is a body that she buried in the plan. She don't swing, she sign, rewrite futures where you stand. Blood on the ledger and it's all at her command. Walks in, clock stops, every shortcut that they thought. She's 10 miles past the start, reading rooms like open charts. They're trading glances, she's trading futures. They bring excuses, she brings results. They keep asking where she learned it, like it had to be a trick. Like a ladder, like a favor, like some secret hidden switch. She out-earns every man in the room, outthinks every plan that they move, outlasts every doubt, every bet. She's a league that doesn't exist yet. Not a party, not a point to prove. It's just gravity when she moves. They keep looking for a rule to reject. She's a league that doesn't exist yet. They stay loud, she stays busy while they posture. She's just building names on doors, keep spinning. Her name stays, keeps winning. They draft speeches, she drafts terms. They burn hours, she burns worlds. They keep asking what she's chasing, like there has to be a throne. But the numbers, all the numbers say the crown is in her bones. She out-earns every man in the room, outthinks every plan that they move, outlasts every doubt, every bet. She's a league that doesn't exist yet. Not a party, not a point to prove. It's just gravity when she moves. They keep looking for a rule to reject. She's a league that doesn't exist yet. They call it lucky, she calls it Tuesday. Hey, they call it shocking, she calls it late. They keep revising what too much means. She keeps revising what's a reachable dream. She's a league that doesn't exist yet. Not a party, not a point to prove. It's just gravity when she moves. They keep looking for a rule to reject. She's a league that doesn't exist yet. She's a league that doesn't exist yet. Count the zeros in her account, then count the people she lets speak loud. Same number, same number. Calendar full of her own plans, phone on silent, cash in hand. She did the math, cut the demands. Count the zeros in her account, then count the opinion she cares about. Same number, that's what she earned. A woman who builds wealth, builds independence, watch it turn. From pleased to a pass in a single day. From sorry to I said what I said, okay. Count the zeros, let the rest fade out. Same number she cares about. Hey, used to dim down just to fit. Now she bright, boardroom lit. They talk big, she talks terms. They throw shade, she buys firms. Budget tight, then doors unlocked. Now her last name sits on stock. She bought time, she bought her voice. Count the zeros in her account, then count the opinion she cares about. Same number, that's what she earned. A woman who builds wealth, builds independence, watch it turn. From pleased to a pass in a single day. From sorry to I said what I said, okay. Every raise was a road out of maybe. You can't buy her, you can't own her. You just meet her on her terms. Count the zeros in her account, then count the opinions she cares about. Same number, that's what she earned. A woman who builds wealth, builds independence, watch it burn. Down be nice, down stay small, build it up, stand up tall. Count the zeros, let the noise fade out. Same number she cares about. Doors swings, airships. Every little side talk goes stiff. Red gloss, cold gaze. She don't chase a single pair of eyes her way. Heels click, clock stops. Every little heartbeat gets caught. She don't say a word, still you swear you heard every thought. She don't need attention, attention needs her. Whole room leaning just to catch that blur. Dark in her heaven, soft in her curse. She don't need attention, attention needs her. Yeah. Gold ring, black dress, all that quiet violence in her chest. Slow breath, small smirk, you can feel her shadow when she turns. She's calm, you're shook. Never read a soul so fast like a book. You laugh too loud, trying just to pull her name from the crowd. She don't need attention, attention needs her. Whole room leaning just to catch that blur. Dark in her heaven, soft in her curse. She don't need attention, attention needs her. Who gave you that power? Who crowned you that throne? You don't even bother to look at your phone. You live in the silence, we live in your pool. You walk past the chaos and leave it all full. She don't need attention, attention needs her. Whole room leaning just to catch that blur. Dark in her heaven, soft in her curse. She don't need attention, attention needs her. Kitchen light, cold towel, bare feet, slow spin. Old t-shirt, chipped red on her finger. She laughs at a joke in her head. No one else in this room, still she nods like a crowd's in her hands. Moving to a song that won't quit, like it lives in her lungs, not the air. Heavy as her halo, shining where nobody sees. She holds up her sky till it tears at the seams. Power in the quiet, power in the crack of her voice. Heavy is her halo, but the weight is her choice. Phone face down by the sink, missed calls glowing. She lets them fade. Every "are you okay" feels loaded, like a bill she forgot to pay. She smooths back her own hair, says we're fine to the empty room. Curtsies to the humming fridge door, like a throne is just out of frame. Heavy is her halo, shining where nobody sees. She holds up her sky till it tears at the seams. Power offer your hands or just stare? Every queen looks taller on the screen, but her crown digs deep in her hair. Heavy as a halo, shining when nobody sees. She holds up her sky till it tears at the seams. Power in the quiet, power in the crack of her voice. Heavy is her halo, heavy, but it's hers, it's her choice. Sharp suit, clean desk, name tag shining on her chest. Small talk, soft laugh, plays her part and does the math. High heels, tight bun, every move a measured one. But under that glass, there's a crack. Under that smile, there's a map. You can feel it humming at the edges. She's already walking to the exit. In the dark she transforms. Daytime skin falls from her form. She's an undercover storm. Nighttime empress in her own throne room. She's not fake, she's versatile. Different faces, same wild mind. Adaptability is evolution. She's the future in motion. Ooh. Red lip, gold cuff. Shadows know she's more than enough. Low light, slow turn. Every eye begins to burn. Deep laugh, loud crown. She rewrites the rules downtown. Is she too much or just enough? Who decided one life was love? Watch her shed, watch her grow. Every version says I know. She's the spark and she's the flame. Same soul, different name. In the dark she transforms. Daytime skin falls from her form. She's an underground storm. Nighttime empress in her own throne room. She's not fake, she's versatile. Different faces, same wild mind. Adaptability is evolution. She's the future in motion. Ooh. In the dark she transforms. In the dark she transforms. She says it's fine, and you think she means it. You laugh too loud, you don't even see it. You raise your voice like that makes you clever, but the last one tried, he still shakes when it's weathered. Don't confuse the kindness for weakness. The last man who did is still learning how to breathe this. She fights in silence, then she wins out in the open. A woman with patience is a loaded, loaded weapon. She stacks her facts like plates in a cupboard, waits her turn. lets you run your mouth further. You think she's soft till the spotlight finds you. Every bruise you gave comes back and reminds you. Don't confuse her kindness for weakness. Don't you dare. The last man who did is still learning how to breathe this. She fights in silence, then she wins out in the open. A woman with patience is a loaded, loaded weapon. Slow burn, she counts to 10, writes your name, then writes it again. When she moves, it's already chosen. By the time you see, your fate's been spoken. Don't confuse her kindness for weakness. Oh no. The last man who did is still learning how to breathe this. She fights in silence, then she wins out in the open. A woman with patience is a loaded, loaded weapon. Click, click, calm, steady and unshaken. Smile like a secret aimed, but never shaken. A woman with patience is a loaded, loaded weapon. Yeah. Designer on her body, demons in her mind. She lines up all her nightmares, lets them fall in time. High heels on the marble, blood red on her lips. Boardroom full of killers, silenced by her wrist. She turned her darkness into a brand. Every scar's a strategy, every wound planned. They never handed her a thing. The mafia queen didn't inherit power. She took it, she took it, she took it. Watch her do it. Rumors in the lobby, whispers in the glass. She signs another contract, smiling at her past. Lessons in the ledgers, pain in every page. She learned to turn a breakdown into market rage. She turned her darkness into a brand. Every scar's a strategy, every wound planned. They never handed her a thing. The mafia queen didn't inherit power. She took it, she took it, she took it. Watch her do it. They prayed for a fall, she prayed for a better aim. Now every closed door spells out her name. If power is a language, she speaks it like a sin. You can buy the outfit, but you'll never wear her skin. She turned her darkness into a brand. Every scar's a strategy, every wound planned. They never handed her a thing. The mafia queen didn't inherit power. She took it, she took it, she took it. Yeah, she took it. Walks in, clock stops, every shortcut that they thought. She's 10 miles past the start, reading rooms like open shots. They're trading glances, she's trading futures. They bring excuses, she brings results. They keep asking where she learned it, like it had to be a trick, like a letter, like a favor, like some secret hidden switch. posture, she's just building. Names on doors keep spinning, her name stays, keeps winning. They draft speeches, she drafts terms. They burn hours, she burns worlds. They keep asking what she's chasing, like there has to be a throne. But the numbers, all the numbers, say the crown is in her bones. She out-earns every man in the room, outthinks every plan that they move, outlast every doubt, every bet. She's a league that doesn't exist yet. Not a party, not a point to prove. It's just gravity. When she moves, they keep looking for a rule to reject. She's a league that doesn't exist yet. They call it lucky, she calls it Tuesday. They call it shocking, she calls it late. They keep revising what too much means. She keeps revising what's a reachable dream. She out-earns every man in the room, outthinks every plan that they move, outlast every doubt, every bet. She's a league that doesn't exist yet. Not a party, not a point to prove. It's just gravity. When she moves, they keep looking for a rule to reject. She's a league that doesn't exist yet. She's a league that doesn't exist yet. They took what they wanted, left her on the kitchen floor, shaking hands, chipped in mug, quiet phone, slammed door. She traced every tremor like a line on a faded map, learned the shape of the even till she finally snapped. She built herself after they broke her piece by piece, scar by scar. Oh, now she stands in a palace made of lessons. Every heartbreak a beam, a pillar, a star. Yeah, she built herself after they broke her, turned every crack to part of the art. Now she walks through a palace made of lessons, blueprints inked in the ink of her heart. She framed up the bedroom with the lies that made her small, hung the red flags like curtains, watched them brighten every wall. Every slammed door's now an entrance to a room she made her own. Every name they called her carved into the cornerstone. She built herself after they broke her piece by piece, scar by scar. Now she stands in a palace made of lessons. Every heartbreak a beam, a pillar, a star. Yeah, she built herself after they broke her, turned every crack and part of the art. Now she walks through a palace made of lessons, blueprints inked in the ink of her heart. Is this strength or just survival? She asks, then laughs, then breathes. Either way, these halls are hers. Her ghost pay rent, then leave. She built herself after they broke her piece by piece, scar by scar. Yeah. Now she stands in a palace made of lessons. Every heartbreak a beam, a pillar, a star. She built herself after they broke her, lit every room from a once dark spark. Now she lives in a palace made of lessons, and she's the queen of Denmark. Blue glow on her face, half drunk, tea going cold. Phone face down on the table, names she could call. She won't ceiling cracks, trace constellations. She draws her own design, Every what if, every almost filed away under not this time. She wears the crown every time, even when her hands shake. Better heavy on her head than hollow at her waist. If the choices are a fortress or a crowded, fragile mind, she'll take the ache of being solid. She wears the crown every time. Oh, laughter through the thin walls, couples in the hallway, keys. She could soften, she could swallow every sharp edge just to please. But she remembers being smaller, shrinking just to fit the frame. Love for being easy, never once called brave. She wears the crown every time, even her hands shake. Better heavy on her head than hollow at her waist. If the choices are a fortress or a crowded, fragile mind, she'll take the ache of being solid. She wears the crown every time. Every time. Is it power if it's painless? Is it love if she must hide? She traces all the versions of herself, lest the weakest one slide. Says a quiet little promise to the girl she left behind. I won't trade my spine for company. I won't dim so you feel bright. She wears a crown every time, even when her hands shake. Better heavy on her head than hollow at her waist. If the choices are a fortress or a crowded, fragile mind, she'll drink the dark and call it sovereign. She wears the crown every time. She wears the crown every time. You love the chase. You think you chose this race, tracing shadows I left out for you to follow. Every time I drew it in my notebook first. Every glance practiced like a well-timed curse. You think you're hunting, but you're on my leash. Every move you're making tightens my reach. Run, run, right where I planned you'd be. You think you're chasing me. I'm the one who's free. Oh, you call it fate, I call it good handwriting. Your name on the line, right where I put the sign in. You swear you're close, you only see what I allow. You swear you lead, tell me who's leading now. You think you're hunting, but you're on my leash. Every move you're making tightens my reach. Run, run, right where I planned you'd be. You think you're chasing me. I'm you're hunting, but you're on my leash.